Alright, welcome back, Proxies. We're going to be continuing the rest of the story, but I accidentally ended up starting some dialogue in between this by accident when I was trying to get the resort's stats. So we're just going to continue on. Morning, Wise. You're just in time. This lady actually picked classical music for the festival's opening piece. Come on, help me talk her out of it. Classical music can liven up the atmosphere just as well, and since I've studied it since childhood, I can make the arrangements even better. This is our music festival after all. It deserves a design that's fresh and original. You weren't that good at negotiating when we first met. How'd you get so skilled? Fine, let me think about it a bit more. For now, let's get back to checking the performer list. You're pretty energetic for this early hour. Feeling totally recharged after a full night's sleep. Monoto's covering the other attractions today, so Alice and I are diving headfirst into Music Fest prep. Arnold reached out to quite a few popular bands and singers, but most of their agencies turned down the invitation after learning about the recent situation with the Timefield family. But there are still some those willing to come. As of this morning, we got all of the dozen or so bands and singers confirmed for the performance. In the name of Timefield, we will make this music festival a success. Of course, but if we really want the festival to be a hit, I still don't think we should open with classical music. Mixing in a few classical elements into pop, though, that I'm totally on board with. Anyway, we still got a lot to prep today. I'll help too. I knew you'd say that, but it might be a bit more tiring than you think. If it gets too much, you can always go chill on the beach chairs and soak up some sun. When I'm tired, I just slack off a little. Having agreed with Alice and Yuza to take a more relaxed approach to the prep work, you spend some time setting up props in front of the stage, then wander down to the beach to splash in the water. Before you know it, night quietly falls. I can't believe it's this late already. Were we perhaps a little too inefficient today? Haven't we got most of the prep done already? Alice, you're stressing way too much. Why don't we grab Belle and Monoto and head over to the sailboat drink stand? We can catch the evening breeze and watch some spooky movies. Watching movies with friends at night? I've never tried that before. Let's go. Female voice from afar. Ah! Ghost! There's a ghost! Looks like there's an emergency. What? Did someone just say ghost? Yeah, it looks like it. Guess our movie night's gonna have to wait a bit. Man, but she was looking forward to it. Alice, Wise, let's go check out what's going on. Huh? We're going there? For real? Ghost, this place really is haunted. Get up, this place is haunted, we can't stay here. I want to, but my legs feel like jelly. Besides, you're the one who insisted on this resort. I even warned you about those rumors on internet, about this place being haunted. What's happening? Ah! Calm down. This is a real person, not a ghost. You are a real person, right? Calm down, I'm a real person. This place is haunted. Those rumors were true after all. We were just taking a walk here when all these paranormal things started happening. Some resort this is. A resort for ghosts, more like. Where did you see this? The reception, the shop area, cafe. Just go check it out yourself. I'm just like my girlfriend. My legs are so weak I can barely walk. Someone help us get back to the hotel. We need to check out and go home. Ah.
A one-of-a-kind.
They say this place is haunted. Yuzuha, you promised this vacation would have nothing to do with ghosts. Haunted? This shouldn't be happening. I haven't sensed any supernatural presences at this resort. Weiss, let's head over and check out what's going on. Are we really going to go check it out? Let's go. Gotta figure this out.
Someone's screaming! What's going on?
Oh,
Let's head over and check it out.
a head-shaped balloon, both hideous and eerie, hovers in midair. Its eyes are lifeless. Yet there's this unsettling feeling that they might start rolling any second and lock gazes with you.
What's that? Looks like something's happening over there, too!
But I don't see anything wrong here. Oh. I said I didn't see anything there, but oh. A blurry portrait of a woman hangs on the wall. If I remember correctly, this painting wasn't here before. The woman smiles eerily. You can't make out her face, but her skin is as pale as the corpse. Could this be the creepy portrait those thugs were talking about earlier?
Don't be scared, Alice. Just stick with us.
What the heck is that thing? Oh, a tattered doll hangs upside down, its head twitching ominously upon closer inspection. The inverted posture combined with its nearly shattered body seems to herald the arrival of some horrific presence. Meanwhile, hurried footsteps came from behind. Belle, Monato, Therese, and Edge, and your other companions, everyone was drawn here by the commotion.
What's going on? What are these? Have you guys seen anything like this before?
No. Nobody would put something this disturbing in a resort.
I don't remember anything like this either. Yeah, that's a fact, Wise.
I don't remember anything like this either. Let's get rid of them first. I think quite a few customers are already freaked out by them. Honestly, I'm not feeling so great myself.
You reach out to touch these weird objects, but your hand passes right through them. No matter how many times you try, you fail to make contact. These objects have no physical form.
Huh? It's right there. Why can't I touch it? Impossible. Something must be wrong.
Teresa also reaches out, trying to grab the objects, but touches nothing but air. Her face turns pale. The visitors have witnessed both failed attempts, their fear growing as it becomes clear these eerie objects have no physical form. Whispers spread among the guests, unease and panic starting to ripple through the crowd.
How could this be? I always thought Willis was just spreading rumors. But if these things don't even exist physically, then that means...
Miss, please stop. There are guests all around watching. You're the manager. Anything you say right now can make things spiral even worse.
Everyone stay calm. It's too early to jump to conclusions. Let's focus on handling the situation.
Indeed.
Monato, please help calm down the guests in this area and get them settled in their rooms or somewhere safe. Iji, take Therese back to rest.
Alright. That's his name.
Okay, I got this.
I've been saying his name as Edge this whole time.
Miss, take a breath. Here, come with me.
And then Wise, Belle, and Alice. Let's... Wait, Alice?
You realize Alice isn't following you. After seeing those eerie objects, her nerves finally snapped and her brain's completely shut down.
Oh no! Alice can't handle scary stuff, let alone facing these head-on. She's passed out standing up!
Oh!
Alice? Can you hear me, Alice? If you don't answer, I'm cutting your bangs into a weird side part! This balloon! This painting! And this plushie! There we go. I knew that would snap you out of it. Easy now, don't be scared. They won't hurt you. I can't! This is horrifying!
my gosh. No.
Huh? It's the asymmetry that's bothering you?
I know, right?
Asymmetry is terrifying! And they're scary too! Wise! Belle! Yuzuha! Please! Just get rid of them! I'd love to, but they don't have a physical form. Wait, what?
Your attention shifts back from Alice to the haunted objects only to find they have vanished without a trace, as if they were never there at all.
They just vanished. But we didn't even do anything yet. What's going on?
Yuzuha! Didn't you say this place wasn't haunted? No physical form? Vanishing into thin air? That's totally ghosts! It's okay, Alice. When I first came here to check the place out, I didn't sense anything supernatural at all. But
Oh wait, no! I accidentally pressed the button.
it's okay, Alice. When I first came here to check the place out, I didn't sense anything supernatural at all. But now this is happening, which means...
So you're saying there's something else behind this so-called haunting?
Yup. As a veteran of Spook Shack, I can say with certainty that most urban legends aren't really supernatural. As for what they actually are, well, that's what we're about to find out.
I've evacuated the guests and did a quick sweep around the area. No sign of anyone suspicious. What's the plan now?
Thanks, Monato. It's getting pretty late, and without any leads, we're not likely to make progress tonight. Let's call it a night and get some rest. I hope this incident won't cause too much trouble for the resort tomorrow. Yuzuha, Belle, I'm scared to sleep alone. Can you stay with me? Sure. Sorry you had to go through all that tonight.
Alice is still in shock. Belle, would you keep her company tonight? As for me...
Wise, you seem scared too. You good, bud?
I'm good. I'm totally fine being alone in my room.
Had a whole night of nightmares, and the arguing outside the room makes going back to sleep impossible. Better head out and see what's going on. Eggy seems to be trying to communicate with some agitated tourists, but it's not going well. After yelling at him a few times, they just walk away. Good morning, Mr. Wise. You look exhausted. About that, stay calm and hear me out. Someone posted about last night's incident on internet right after it happened, and now it's spreading everywhere. Even tourists who weren't at the scene last night are losing trust in the resort after seeing the photos online. Early this morning, lots of guests rushed over demanding refunds and checking out. I can manage things here. Please help our receptionist. She's probably dealing with way more complaints over there. She won't be able to handle it alone. I'm counting on you. Dear guests, please remain calm. The resort has never taken your safety lightly. Please trust us. Stay calm? How can we stay calm? Internet is flooded with ghost videos and photos right now. Just makes your excuses look even more pathetic. Please give us some time. We'll be back with you. We'll be back to you with an answer soon. We don't want to wait for an answer in a haunted resort. Bottom line, we're checking out right now. Are you giving us our refund or not? Keep beating around the bush and we'll expose you as frauds all over the internet. I received everyone's requests regarding the refunds. I'll process your requests one by one. Please line up in an orderly manner. You can see tears welling up in Teresa's eyes. While observing the reception area, someone suddenly taps your shoulder. You turn to find Belle, Yuza, and Alice standing right behind you. You all move in a more convenient spot to talk.
I can't believe how fast the haunting rumors spread. We worked so hard to turn this place around. If this keeps up, it could scare people off all over again.
Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this ASAP.
Yeah, but how?
Minato can hold down operations at the resort for now. While he's handling things, we need to figure out what's really going on. If we keep dragging this out, who knows if we'll even be able to make the music festival happen?
Exactly.
Yuzuha, do we really have to investigate the haunting? Can't we just let Mr. Arnold handle this? Milady, last night you hugged Belle and me so tight we almost passed out, and now you're getting cold feet? By the way, do you always sleep at home hugging a plushie on each side to keep things perfectly symmetrical? Besides, Mr. Arnold must be busy with all your family matters, right? Stuff like this is exactly what Spook Shack is here for. But all those places you took me to explore before were just false alarms. This is my first time seeing a real haunting. So asymmetrical, so terrifying. Ghostly objects with no physical form right before my eyes. Alice, calm down. Remember what I told you last night? Most urban legends aren't really supernatural?
Exactly.
You got it. Actually, I didn't finish the whole thing. As a new member of Spook Shack, you should hear it all. Behind every urban legend lies something unknown in this world. The truth behind these unknowns might be man-made, supernatural, or even a brand new truth nobody's discovered yet. But no matter what it is, it belongs only to those with courage. Only those brave enough to face these tales have the right to uncover the truth. Pretty cool, right? That's exactly why I love ghost stories so much. Did Minato join Spook Shack because he was moved by that speech too? Huh? Of course not. Because I just made that up a couple days ago.
God dang it.
Just when I was starting to feel a little inspired, and you were totally messing with me. Sorry, but judging by your look, I think you're ready to join the investigation. To be honest, I'm still a little scared. Those paranormal objects really shook me up. But if I'm with you guys, maybe I'll find the courage to tough it out. Perfect. Then let's kick off step 1 of our investigation. Have fun! Enjoy the vacation! Focus on boosting the resort's popularity and make the most of this summer! Are you for real? This barely sounds like an investigation anymore.
I think I see where you're going with this. You're planning to wait it out for now.
Bingo! Whether it's a real haunting or just someone playing tricks. If you look at how the resort's popularity has tanked, I'd say it's not hard to figure out what's going on. But right now, since we don't have any solid evidence to work with, if we could recreate the supernatural incident one more time, we might be able to push the investigation further. As for how to make that happen...
If we keep bringing people in like usual and minimize the fallout from the haunting, The ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long. Sooner or later, they'll have to show themselves again.
And that's when we get them.
But if something like this happens again, the resort's popularity will take an even bigger hit. Are we really just going to sit back and wait for the next haunting?
Of course not. Before the ghost makes their next move, let's talk to Therese and the others and see if we can find out what really went down at the resort in the past.
You've sorted things out with Alice and Yuzuha. Alice is off to talk to Helen, and Yuzuha's checking in with Mia. Go see what they've found, or head straight to Therese. She's probably the one who knows this resort best. Mr. Weiss, you're here. Sorry, I've been dealing with tourist complaints all day, so I'm a bit low on energy. Please don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I've managed to keep the remaining resort guests calm with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. Mr. Weiss came to see us for a reason, I'm sure. Is there anything we can help you with? I'd like to know more about the resort. I see. No need to be so formal. We'll answer as best we can. About your debt situation with Willis. Willis, that guy suddenly showed up after the resort had been operating for just over a year. Due to rumors of hauntings when we first opened, our business took a nosedive, and we couldn't even recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us, saying he couldn't bear to see this place go under and wanted to help. Back then, Willis was already a division manager at Three Gates Corps, riding high on his own success. Years have passed, and he's still stuck in that manager position with no promotions. I guess that's karma catching up with him for all his dirty deeds. Long story short, we were desperate back then and thought we'd found a lifeline. Miss signed a contract with him, and according to the agreement, Three Gates Corps gave us a huge sum of money, with a strict deadline for repayment. That money only prolonged the resort's struggle, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profits. Now, with the deadline approaching, we're running out of time. What happens if you can't pay? According to the terms of the agreement, the resort will be transferred to Three Gates Corps. I suspect this was the scheme all along to take the resort. No use crying over past mistakes now. If only I could have saved up enough money to pay off the debt and interest, I wouldn't have to lose sleep over that snake Willis anymore. I'd like to know more. Empy's got something to say. Empy spent all night patrolling with that tanuki called Kamanosuke, but we didn't spot anyone suspicious. But Empy saw a mosquito landing on thin air. I'm not too sure either. I was really sleepy, so maybe I saw it wrong. I'm gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. This isn't a haunting, right? If it is, Empy won't tell a soul. Gotta protect the resort's reputation. Actually, Mr. Weiss, there's something I haven't mentioned before. The resort was built 11 years ago, and back then it was called Midsummer Resort. We've kept that from most people, until now. Miss, about this... Eggy, no need to keep hiding it anymore. Weiss, Alice, and Yuza have done so much for us. We shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Fantasy Resort was one of Midsummer Inc.'s assets, the same Midsummer Inc. that once rivaled Three Gates Corps in military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. The CEO of Midsummer Inc. was my father, as well as Eggy's boss and Empy's first master. 11 years ago, during the fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the Hollow along with almost all of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. Before all this, he planned to transform Midsummer Inc. from the military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resort was meant to be the first step in this transformation. Unfortunately, his departure and the company's downfall turned everything into foam on the waves. Due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely. Teresa's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff, tending to Midsummer Inc.'s remaining assets to look after the young miss. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own 2 feet, so I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance, this resort. So I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we kept calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection to Midsummer Inc. would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversy, after careful consideration, we decided to rename it Fantasy Resort. I'm sorry we didn't share all of this earlier. It wasn't intentional. We just didn't expect all of this to happen. I hope what we shared can help you get closer to the truth behind the haunting. I got a bunch of clues. I understand. I'm sorry. If I come across any other clues, I'll be sure to let you know. After wrapping up the chats with the resort staff, you join Alice and Yuzuha in a quieter spot to exchange what you each found out. Oh, so there's more to it than I thought. I feel like there's something that could be a crucial clue. Oh, what's not adding up here? Keep spacing out like that and moss will grow on your head. Alice, wake up. Hold up, Yuzuha. Let me think about this some more. It's like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical but something's off in some tiny corner and you just can't figure out where. It's driving me crazy. Take your time and think on it. Wise, we got quite a few helpful details from that last round of questioning. Maybe what Willis, being a mid-level exec at Three Gates, has his eye on isn't the fantasy resort itself, but the Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. But what could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? And to get Teresa to hand over the resort, he first spread rumors about it being haunted, then played the nice guy to get close, saddled the place with debt, and just waited for it to slowly collapse so he can take it over legally. That explains why he stirred up trouble the other day. If the resort managed to recover and cover its debts, his whole plan would fall apart. He had no choice but to try and sabotage the business. Now all that's left is the haunting itself, if we can just figure out how they pulled off these ghostly tricks. Yuzuha, why'd you suddenly grab my tail? So, you'll stop making those weird noises while you're thinking. When you're stuck, it's best to take a break and relax. Weiss is right. Keep frowning like that and you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard from Empy that the resort made pretty good money yesterday, so we went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boat. Why don't you two head out for some fishing to clear your minds? Well, standing here getting nowhere isn't gonna help, but Yuzuha, aren't you coming with us? If going out to sea means listening to someone go, non-stop, I'll pass. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two go enjoy the sea breeze and clear your heads. Simplified truth puzzle. Even though the trouble isn't over yet, I'm just a bang-boo in charge of going out to sea. When I can't be of much help, the least I can do is stick to my post. I got the resort's big boat repaired. With that beauty back in action, we can sail out further and catch even bigger fish. Come to think of it, I left my fishing rod in front of the HDD system before bed last night. Early this morning, Fairy said she was bored and upgraded it with an auto fishing program. Maybe I should give it a try today. Are we going? Are we going? Are we heading out to the sea now? Let's go. Together with Empy and Alice, you board the large boat and head out toward the waters further from the resort. Talk to Alice.
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Want to share?
I'm sorry, Wise. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of déjà vu that I can't shake. Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday things around us. Alice, let's hold those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I think I just spotted dolphins.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me? It feels like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Minato, everything's been changing.
Does change make you uncomfortable?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise. Brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone. Especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
After spending a long afternoon on the boat with Alice, you return to the resort. It's back! The ghosts are back again. What's wrong?
It looks like something's happening again.
Alice, are you alright?
I'm fine, but there's something else that's been bothering me.
Wise, Alice, you're back just in time. Just as we predicted, once the resort started developing normally, the ghosts couldn't sit still anymore. The ghost in broad daylight. Now that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really desperate. But don't worry, Minato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away, so this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? I see, a mosquito hovering in mid-air. That must be what's going on. What are you thinking? You'll have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or not. Alice hurriedly runs towards where the haunted object was. Alright, let's go. No matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary. No need to force yourself, Alice. No, I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here. Something invisible, yet definitely tangible. What's that? Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts her nose and ears to work. Her nose twitching to pick up scents, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard. You're just about to jump in and help her out of this slightly awkward situation when Alice suddenly seemed to actually touch something without a moment's hesitation. Oh, Without a moment's hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her. And right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from invisible to visible. A projector? Found it! This is it. This is...
Alice, this is... Huh. A holographic projector. And it looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing. For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Wise, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from.
Okay.
Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
Oh?
I got it. The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector.
Okay. So how do we get the guys
Even though
to
searching for invisible objects with paranormal
confess?
images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're finally uncovering the truth. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from Bellabog Heavy Industries. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up in less than 5 minutes.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
Grace takes a projector and examines it closely.
You're right. They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating.
Chameleon coating? The heck is that?
I've never heard of it before. Is it some kind of new material?
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years. And chameleon coating was Three Gates military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Bellabog Heavy Industries comes in. Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
I see. Looks like we finally unmasked the ghost.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is Three Gates Corp involved?
Yes.
I'd say there's an 88% chance. We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Hell yeah.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Alice stands on tiptoes and whispers something into Grace's ear.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you. Wise, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha, just wait here for a bit.
Oh?
Sure, no problem. But I'm curious, what exactly are you planning?
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
You hand the phone to Alice. She and Grace walk off, chatting about something. It really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hand, then calls over Monato and leads you both to another haunted object. All set. Here's your phone back, Weiss. Want to take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. A photo? Yeah, aim it where I'm standing and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. I'll give it a try. Oh. The camera screen reveals the outline of a previously invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone's flash bursts, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Perfect. The paranormal camera works like a charm, so it can detect invisible objects. Like Grace mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light, so she and I modified the camera sensor and flash on the phone. With the paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector's exact location on screen and disable its coating by taking a photo. There are quite a few projectors hidden around this resort. With this camera, finding them all in one go will be way easier. Alice, I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally patting me already. That tickles. Cut it out. Anyway, Yuza, Monato, can you roughly pinpoint the locations of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, Weiss will use the camera to determine the exact positions and retrieve them. Leave it to me. I've got a pretty good idea where those goons might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out. The three nod in silent agreement and head off to their respective haunted locations. Alright, Monato, let's start with you. Up close, the scent here matches the one from that projector perfectly. Let's see what shows up on the camera. Hey, right there. So that's their sneaky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square, but it looks like their little tricks end here. Alright. Alice. I can faintly hear something, like a subtle mechanical noise. Perhaps it's just my imagination. Could you check with the camera just in case? Oh, there. Just as I thought. Now that we know that these things really are they're way easier to track down. Let's get rid of this projector and make these unsettling, totally asymmetrical images disappear for good.
Want to catch some waves together?
Stand right here and check with the camera. I have a feeling you're in for a little surprise. What? Right there? I knew they'd hide a projector in a place like this. Once you get how they operate, it's easy to guess how they think. By the way, Wise, when you were taking photos earlier, did you make sure to get my cute side? After gathering all the holographic projectors hidden around the resort, you gathered Teresa, Eggy, and Empy. Looking at these projectors, they can't hide their shock.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears. Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain 3 Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
Yeah, but how do we get them to confess? That jerk Willis, he won't stop until he completely destroys us.
We were one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course he's doing everything he can to interfere. Those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere. After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Minato didn't spot anyone at the time.
It all adds up. Time to report them to public security.
No, we can't. Not yet. We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act. Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to 3 Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
This can't be. What should we do? Is there really no way to stop them?
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
Exactly.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Willis's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
Of course.
Of course. Leave it to us.
Alright. Talk to Belle and prepare for the ambush. Let's see how much we have for time. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to end it here just because, yeah, we're running low on time. So, I will see you all in the next one. It will be right after this short little break. What time is it right now? I'm also gonna make me some breakfast, so before I even post the rest of it, I'm going to eat something and come right back. So Till next time, this is Scribe signing out. Peace out. Have a good one, guys.